Welcome back. We're in Ireland at Concra Wood Golf and Country Club in Castle Blaney and enjoying final round coverage of the Kingspan Concra Wood Open. Paul Doherty with the advantage at the top, but only just slender one-shot lead.
Tee shot at the 12th, right over the top of the flag. His momentum really growing as this round comes on.
It was an important par save, wasn't it, the last by Armitage to be at 7 under par. What do you make of Elliot Saltman's 66, Ross? I mean, 5 under par. Is it too little too late for him?
Well, I mean, it might not be, as Armitage misses the green to the right on 12. It's a good start. I mean, considering his 9 groups from the end, he's posted a terrific score.
He's been very consistent this year on the EuroPro, hasn't he, Elliot Saltman? But he just has to sit and wait and hope the leaders make a few mistakes coming in. He finished with 3 birdies in a row, though. McCarthy only with an outside birdie chance, but Armitage, well, he's got plenty of green to work with here. Use the slope. And he's done fine.
Nice to see the way that the back of the left hand didn't break down. So maintained the same loft of the club through the hitting area. Nick McCarthy, birdie putt on 13. Will it be lucky for him? Wonderful hole, this 13th. It's almost like a crescent moon as it moves around the lake, the loch.
Now can Doherty open up a little bit of daylight? No, he knew straight away that one wasn't going to drop.
But his consistency level has been brilliant.
I was about to say, not had a bogey so far today, and when you're leading going into the final round, that's impressive in itself.
McCarthy's par putt. Well done. Well done.
Another little tester here for Armitage. A little shorter than the one he rolled in at the last for par. Still one between them.
More of an old style putting method, that almost just wraps them in. McCarthy on 14. 161 metres this plays.
Delightful. Well, here's the tee shot. How much do you bite off here? That's the question.
Well, when you're leading, it looks like he may have gone with a 3-wood down the left towards the big bunker.
Oh my goodness me. Well, he's gone left all right. Left and in big trouble. Well, I'm not sure he'll have too much of a playable lie there.
Armitage taking the more direct route. Perfect. That's an absolute spanker.
Well, this 13th hole that we were just watching them tee off, it could prove a pivotal hole given the tee shots. We shall see.
So just a par after a great tee shot on the par 3 for McCarthy. Weiner on the 15th. Well, that was unlucky. Got a lot of spin.
Well, not surprisingly, given where his ball went. A drop taken.
How stunning is that? Part of the golf course out there, absolutely beautiful. Really is. I'm smack bang in the middle of 15 though, and this is one great par 5. Tee box right back there, carrying water, about 250, 260 to carry it to this fairway. Absolute great demanding tee shot. Hazard down the left as well, hazard down the right, start to finish. Green way up in the distance, surrounded by trees, but if you get the drive away, it's dead simple second shot. Not much danger around, just get it up there, get in, get out, again, make your birdie to the next.
Well, can McCarthy get it away and up there?
Fairly straight flight, little draw towards where John was standing. And that'll do nicely.
So after that drop, Doherty now playing his third here.
They're saying great shot, and I'm not surprised because he had to be careful there that the wispy grass didn't grab his club.
Especially with all that water waiting down the right-hand side. Two birdies in the last 3 holes for Weiner. And it's important, isn't it, just to, even if you can't win, to finish as high up as possible, because it came down to almost pennies last year in terms of who ended up getting their card. I think Saltman missed out by £75.
You almost would say, yeah, his 76.
It was one shot. One shot.
That's all it takes, Richard. That's what this game's all about. You only have to be one shot better than somebody else.
I mean, one shot, and he missed out on his challenge to Akar Wallace Booth, who lost in the playoff here to Billy Hemstock, was the man that just got in front of him. Just came up short. Now, talking of Hemstock, here he is. Not being his day, while the other two have contended for the top. He's been having a day where it's not quite happened for him, and good shot there, but he's left himself no gimme for a birdie.
The way that this course has been designed by the O'Connors asks all sorts of questions, not only of your putting but also your short game.
And Armitage on in 2. Given the troubles of the leader, this could be a huge swing on this hole. Come on. Oh, aggressive putt. Really wish he wasn't so aggressive now.
He'll have a chance for a birdie, but this, of course, is a par putt for Doherty, so we could see a 2-shot swing here on this hole.
I was only saying on the last green, wasn't I, that he hadn't had a drop shot all day.
Curse of Richard.
The commentator's curse, yeah. So it's going to be at least a bogey for Doherty.
After nearly holing his 3rd shot, Billy holes his 4th. Well done. Back to 3 under par. McCarthy in a tie with Saltman, who's in the clubhouse. And he's had 3 opportunities. The last 3 holes just slide by.
So this for Armitage to take the outright lead again. Oh. Well, start of the day, they were all going in. Missed out 3 putts for par.
Very upright style of Harrod.
He got to play at the Dubai Desert Classic earlier this season, did Harold. Missed the cut by 1, but said it was a great experience. Now, Doherty, for just a bogey. Yep. Well, it could have been worse for him. He is now sharing the lead.
Yes, that is Jack Weiner over there. On the 16th hole.
Yeah, the leader's back at 7 under now. You just wonder whether 1 or 2 others are in the picture again, and whether Elliot Saltman can maybe keep a keen eye on things.
He certainly will be keeping an eye, because they're not easy holes. There's only 3 holes have actually averaged under par all week here.
But he made the close look pretty easy. Birdied 4 of the last 5, but obviously played extremely well. Well, that's not bad either, is it?
Flag on the right. Doherty with a really simple swing, very simple action, very neutral. And that's a great reply to his failure on the last, I suppose.
Well, I had to be careful with that. Be a par now. Both our co-leaders putting for birdie here at 14. Can Armitage get the first strike in? He can. But it is like a match play situation now, isn't it, Ross?
Yeah, definitely. Head to head with these two, I think.
And Armitage gets to 8 under. Can Doherty? Well, he can't. But I wonder whether that birdie from Armitage means that Elliot Saltman's hopes have gone here despite that brilliant round of 66. He's been chatting to Tony.
Leader in the clubhouse on 5 under par is Elliot Saltman. Elliot, a terrific final 3 holes. You were on fire there, weren't you?
Yeah, to be fair, we've been so close. Even the first round, after shooting 5 over par, it was very frustrating. Had a wee word with my dad and my coach, and it all came together. You know, yesterday I had 6 birdies, 2 bogeys. Today I had 8 birdies, 2 bogeys, and to shoot 10 under par for 2 rounds of golf, you know, it just shows how close I am.
Yeah, you really are, and that's looking good for you there on that leaderboard at the moment. Is it enough for you? Obviously the leaders are quite a bit away, but there is some gathering thunderstorms and bad weather.
I hope not, because I've got a ferry to catch, but I don't think it is. I think if I'd maybe got to 6 or 7, it could have been enough, but I think with Paul, and I actually don't know the Armitage boy, but 8 under, even if he drops 1, 7, I think 7 might be a playoff. If not, if not, I'll win.
If they do drop a couple of shots, you might be missing your ferry.
Yeah, no, if I do, I think it's a later ferry, but it'll be worth it in the end.
It's worth it if you have to take part in the playoff. All right, well done, Elliot.
Thank you.
And maybe we'll see you a little bit later.
Thank you.
I think he'd swim across, wouldn't he, if he gets the chance for a playoff?
He's floating across if he does any good.
Yeah. Obviously Armitage is a bit of an unknown quantity up there. The fact that this is only his first EuroPro event of the season, finished 33rd at Q School, and this is only his 3rd event on this tour in total, but here he is leading the way and close to home.
Playing his 15th, par 5. Going with the driver. Has he found the cut and prepared? He has. Let's take a look at this hole. John was talking about how much you bite. Usually the players hit between those 2 bunkers there, and that leaves you a slightly uphill shot towards this green. You can see trouble both left and right, as this is almost like a little promontory which goes out into the lock. Gorgeous hole. You need to hit this green over the back of bunker, waiting for those 2 aggressive. But it's a really good hole, comes at the right time in the round.
And after Doherty's drive at the last par 5, interesting to see whether he can hold his nerve here. Can't afford any more mistakes.
This one looks good, a lot better. Little fade. He was playing for the fade and hit it straight off the 13th tee. This is a very difficult shot though, Richard. He's coming from above the putting surface to a green that runs away from him. Oh, no. This could be very expensive.
Yeah, you can see why he was trying that kind of shot. As you said, all the odds were stacked against him, but now he's left with more problems there.
Driving that one through, almost punching that one out. He's got it on line, and he's got it on the green.
The guys were right, weren't they, Elliot and Tony? The clouds look a little menacing. It's a head-to-head battle, and a low one as well from Armitage. This one going a little right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
The ball was well below his feet. You could see he was wrapping it over, trying to stop it from going to the right.
Back to McCarthy's trails. Better one this time. Oh, almost got it in, but that left for bogey. Well,
Eagle chip, I would say this is.
Yeah, well, he had an eagle putt on the last par 5, didn't he? Ended up taking 3, and he's gone too firm on this one. He will kick himself if he doesn't make birdie here. Not best pleased, is he?
Yeah, just watch how slick this is. Downhill, just moves a little right to left. Whoa, off you go. Bring your weapons. That's outside the ring of friendship, as you would say.
Eagle putt for Doherty. Keep coming. Not his best.
Up the hill. Left edge has to be firm. And he was. Bogey though, and that drops him to 4 under now.
That's his first bogey of the day. To tie the lead again. No. So 3 putts for a par. And that really has opened the door for Armitage, hasn't it? Chance to get a couple to clear with 3 to play.
But he hasn't looked that confident on this sort of length, has he, on this back 9?
No, that's a fair point. Well, let's hope at the end of the day he doesn't look back at those par 5s and feel how it got away. Still leading.
Poor 3 putt there for Harold.
It's a par. 3 massive holes left for Marcus Armitage. The first EuroPro Tour win beckons, but his lead is a fragile one from Paul Doherty. 3 holes left to play for them. 68 from Edgington in the clubhouse at 4 under par. Elliot Saltman, well, doesn't look good enough. A 66, terrific round, but 3 back.
Paul McGagney, last week's winner, and another solid round and another good few days here as well.
Yeah, I think it was, you know, the way I played the last kind of 3 days was a lot better than the score that I shot, to be honest with you, you know. Made a couple of daft mistakes. It seemed as though every shot I hit offline the last 3 days I seemed to make double bogey off it, but there'll be another week when I, you know, hit the ball as well, and I maybe get away with a wee bit more. As I say, I felt as though every bad shot, I mean, I made 3 or 4 doubles out there, which you really can't do in contend to win the golf tournament. So, but I gave it a good roll today.
On the scoreboard behind us, you're 3 under par after 15 holes.
Yep.
This man was 5 under par and 5 for the round as well. At that point, were you just thinking, I tell you what, I might be in with a chance here?
I thought if I birdied the last 3 and posted 8, then I would have a reasonable wee go at it. But yeah, I mean, it's the nature of the beast. I mean, if I'm playing, I'm going down the stretch. I'm not shooting in the middle of the greens and lagging putts up. I got a wee bit too aggressive in 16. With my second shot into the green, I had bunkered it left, and you know, the smart play was kind of duff it out of the bunker and leave myself 100 yards and try and up and in. But I felt as though the position I was in, I had to try and, as I said, win the tournament, and I took on a wee bit too much, and it kind of jumped up and bit me just a fraction. But it's the nature of the beast, as I say. It's you either play to win or, you know, play to finish in the pack, and it's not my style. So.
Okay. Well, we love watching that golf. But just before you go, you won a set of bagpipes a couple of weeks ago in Murray.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you had a blow on the bagpipes yet?
I think I need more Farah's lung capacity to get the thing blown up in the first place, so we've not quite managed to get them inflated as yet, but I'll work on that. I'll keep you posted.
That's an ambition, along with your golf for the rest of the season.
Definitely with it.
All right, well done.
Okay, good on you, mate. Cheers, buddy.